exciting live stream. So after playing with my friend Ryan for a bit, I've learned that some people might need to
just me, Jet. Just me. Me. You mean me?
Need to learn more about, I guess, how the game works in general and how to be able to string larger combos. And
what's with these combo strings? You seem so obsessed with it. It's not about combo strings. It's about winning.
It's about combos. So today I'm gonna do some practice in Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. And as I'm doing practice, I'll be telling you about basic moves that you can do with just about every character. Some things that you may not know, some things you may already know. I'm no expert at the game. I'm not like an Evo champion or anything who's played this game in tournament. I'm just a guy who's learned a few things from playing the game on my own and playing it with friends, and I'd like to share this. So if you've never played Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 ever, or if you have played it but you feel like you could use a few extra tips and tricks, then this might be the video for you. I'm going to be practicing in single match. I'll probably do a different video to talk about team match if that's something you all would be interested in. But let's jump right in. So I'm going to play as a character that I learned about recently that I really like.
Naruto is a robot.
He is a robot. And then I'll just random my opponent. So I'm going to be whooping Sarada. We're going to the Hokage's mansion. So,
Sarada has a lot of potential to be strong.
Cool. Also, feel free, Ryan, to ask me any questions that you have while I'm doing this video. Because Ryan's also learning how to play the game. So first off, you use the left control stick to move around. So you
seems like a red circle on his butt.
Yes.
What? Like a rocket engine pops out of there?
So the left analog stick lets you run. If you hold R2, you block. If you move the left analog stick while holding R2, you'll dodge in whatever direction you're holding the stick in. You can even move toward your opponent while holding R2 as well. It's a different way to move around, and if your opponent tries to attack you and you sidestep, by hitting to the side while hitting block, you'll go around their attack. So you'll be able to essentially circle around them and hit them from behind. It's very important to understand blocking, because you want to make sure that you're not unnecessarily taking damage during your opponent's attack strings.
It says it's from Naruto Shippuden episode 376.
So next up, we have the square button, which is Shuriken. It allows you to shoot shurikens at your opponent. I just realized Ryan messed up my training settings. So give me one moment.
What?
Yeah, you made the, what did you change to make it where their life gauge is continually going down? Because it says life gauge unlimited.
All it does is...
Oh wait, it's back.
All it does is that when it goes down, it'll just reset to 100.
Okay, there we go.
Automatically going back to 100 at this level. I don't know why it really matters all that much. So maybe they get awakened or something at the bottom?
So what I like about it is that when you combo on your opponent, you get to see exactly how much damage it is on the combo. What was it set at before then?
Just like regular.
Unlimited normal awakening.
Normal.
So what's normal?
They just take damage.
Okay. So I guess we fixed it already. That's good to know.
It wasn't broken! But fixed!
So, if you hit square, you'll do your shuriken attack. If you tap square a whole bunch of times, it doesn't change. You do the same shuriken attack each time. Now if you jump in the air by hitting the X button, by the way, the X button lets you jump if you tap it once. If you jump in the air with the X button, you can shoot the shuriken while in mid-air and hit your opponent. If you hit the shuriken button while you're blocking, you'll lower your chakra meter and limit the maximum chakra.
Listen to this description.
Like that. That's a counter. So if your opponent tries to hit you while you're countering,
the Naruto thing,
they'll be punished for it.
Of where it comes from. Okay, so it says that on like the wiki, Orochimaru created it to try and like interfere with the Akatsuki getting the Nine Tails. Like so
So Ryan right now is reading from the wiki about Mecha Naruto, which isn't entirely related to learning the basics of Naruto Ultimate Ninja
So
Storm.
Nagato captured and reprogrammed it so they try and capture the Nine Tails. But Itachi secretly installed an extra function. If Naruto was to voice his devotion to saving Sasuke from his anger, Mecha Naruto would switch to Naruto's side.
Oh, okay. So let's go back over the basics that we went over a moment ago. Movement with the left analog stick. By the way, I'm playing on PS4. That should be noted. Movement is with the left analog stick. Blocking is with R2. Movement and blocking allows you to dodge. Square is the shuriken button. If you hit X, you can jump. If you hit X and shuriken, you can shoot a shuriken while in the air. And if you block and hit the shuriken button, counter. But when you counter, the max chakra, if you look at the blue meter under your health, by the way, I should talk about like the meters. So if you look in the upper left and right hand corners of the screen, you're able to see your health bar as well as like your opponent's health bar. Your health bars are green, while your chakra bars are blue. Then below that, you'll see these yellow, I don't really know what to call them, but they represent the number of substitutions you have. Each character has 4 substitutions that go away as you use them. If you want to charge your chakra, you hold the triangle button. It will allow you to charge up your chakra. Use chakra to use special attacks, but we haven't really gotten to special attacks yet. So to go over the basics of just like the 4 face buttons, square shuriken, triangle to charge chakra, circle is to do a normal attack, and X is to jump. That's if you hit them one time. Shuriken button doesn't do anything really special if you hit it multiple times. The chakra button doesn't really do anything special if you hit it multiple times either. It's normally meant to be held down to charge chakra. The attack button does do something special if you hit it multiple times. It allows you to go into a combo.
Okay, so is Mecha Naruto died in using up all the Nine Tails chakra that he captured to destroy Mecha Nine Tails.
If you hit the X button twice rather than just once, you'll jump toward your opponent. This will be important later when we get into more complicated attacks. Also, if you hit the chakra button and then hit the jump button in quick succession, you'll dart at your opponent. Now, you may look at those two things and be like, those were fairly similar. Like, what's the difference between me doing this and me doing this?
Maybe that's it. The chakra jump. Because I don't think I know about that.
So when you do
closing the distance.
So when you do the double X thing to close in on your opponent, what you're doing is not only are you going into the air, meaning if they were going to hit you with something on the ground, they would miss, but also when you make contact with your opponent, you have the opportunity to hit them into an air combo.
Wombo combo.
Now, if you hit them, with this, the chakra charge, it doesn't go into an air combo. You hit them on the ground with a series of attacks. And there is a distinct difference between hitting someone in an air combo and hitting someone on the ground with a combo. So you guys may be wondering how to do that big combo attack that you guys just watched. So if you just tap circle, you'll just do a big combo. All I did that whole time was hit circle. There was nothing special about that. And all characters have a big combo that they do when you smash circle. Some characters have a shorter or longer combo than others. For example, Mecha Naruto's is like 15 hits. Not all characters' combos are 15 hits. Ryan, would you say they're normally like closer around like 10 for most characters?
I haven't played most characters.
You've played like a good bit of characters.
Yeah, but most of the time when I'm fighting you, I never get to like the end of the combo. you get out of it.
Normally you don't want to get to the end of the combo, which I'll go over now. Yeah.
Totally.
So when you do your combo, you need to figure out when it ends. Mecha Naruto's ends, I want to say at the 13th hit, because what happens is all the combos have an ender. Most of the hits are like normal hits, and then you hit the ender, which you can't interrupt. It's like an animation that it plays. So I'm going to try to hit Sarada. How do you say her name? Doesn't matter. I'm going to try and hit her 13 times exactly. Fuck. So I hit it too many times. So I know I can hit her 10. Maybe his goes up to 10 and then there's an ender. Maybe, yeah, maybe every hit after 10 will just cause him to go into his full ender. Oh shit, you can get it all the way up to 14. So you can go all the way up to 14 and then interrupt it? So here's the reason why this is important. So at the end of your combo, really at any point during your combo, you can either hit X twice, and you'll be able to initiate it as an air combo. So I'll show that. And it has a different ender from when you are on the ground. Keep in mind with that air combo, I just did 17 hits, where normally he does like 15 on the ground. You can do an air combo, or you can do chakra button and the jump button, and you'll interrupt it and start it over. So that's me doing that multiple times, and you get major damage, and then you let it end, and that was a 62 hit combo. So that's a little complex to be shown off really early, I guess. So let me charge up my chakra first, and try and show that off again. So remember, the way that you do the chakra dash is chakra button and then the jump button, or in the PS4 case, triangle and X. So you do this. And you're hitting it in like pretty quick succession. So it's not triangle X. Actually, that works. You don't have to jam it out as fast as I was thinking. So watch. As long as your chakra aura is up and you hit X, you will do the charge. But you don't have to do it that slowly. You can go. Yeah. So I guess it's really up to you. As long as you see that chakra aura flash, then you know that you can do it. You just want to make sure that you don't do this. Well, no, that still works. I want to fuck up the timing so I can be, so you know what it looks like if you did it wrong.
Why would you want it?
Like, that's bad. You can't wait this long and do it. Which I guess is self-explanatory, but I want people to know just in case, so they like have a good idea. Is there any way for me to have it show the button presses on screen? I feel like that would also be really helpful. I guess not. But what I'm doing now is circle, circle, circle. I'm gonna wait for him to go into the Naruto saber. Then I'm going to do the charge forward with the chakra dash. Fuck. How'd I drop it? I dropped it at 70, but I don't know what I did wrong. I wonder if I can do a 100 hit combo with Naruto. So the main thing that I think you should try and figure out if you're new to the game is how to chain from doing a few hits into doing the chakra dash. It may take a little practice, but once you get good at just doing this, you can do a significant amount of damage. Look at her health. She's already down like more than a bar. So that was a 70 hit combo that dropped her like 150% health. I mean, that's pretty good. If you've been playing with a group of friends and no one's been doing shit like that, then you'll definitely like suddenly be like next tier up. But that's not the best. I wish he wasn't in this corner. Oh, this is a good opportunity to teach you about grabs. if you hold the block button and then hit the attack button, the melee attack button, which for PS4 is circle, you'll grab your opponent. That was a grab, even though it didn't really look like a grab. It's not a traditional.
You did grab them.
Yeah, that definitely was.
Shot laser eye beams.
So, another thing that you need to get good at, other than just being able to chain in the chakra dash, is to be able to chain in the double jump charge and attack. Because it'll allow you to transform your ground combos into air combos and extend them. Once you get good at doing both those things, you can So that was a 78 hit combo. And all I did in that combo was continue hitting, chakra dash to interrupt, hit, chakra dash to interrupt, hit, chakra dash to interrupt, until I ran out of chakra. To which then, when I would have normally chakra dashed, I did the jump in, like the double jump hit, knocked her into an air combo, and then finished the air combo off. So that's a lot of damage. But one thing that you can do in order to make your combos go even harder is to super in your combo. But I'm not sure if supering actually is that much better than extending. So here's a normal combo where I'm going to try and interrupt it with a super. So I just didn't. So interrupting with a super is something I don't normally do. So I need to get a feel for it. So hit. Oh, real quick, before I even go into that, let me tell you how to super. So there are two different supers. You have your normal super and you have your ultimate. Your normal super, you hit chakra button, melee button. So for his, it's the Rocket Rasengan. So I'll show that up here. So it's triangle circle for PS4. Okay. And then your ultimate super is triangle circle or chakra melee attack. Mecha Naruto's is pretty weak. So, I've never chained an ultimate through like a normal combo chain. So I'm gonna try to do that now. So that is something you can do. It's hard to tell how much damage it does though, because during the animation, it makes the health bar refill.
That's why
because it's technically not in a combo.
Turned on yet. You can turn that off, so you could just know.
It's too bad.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know.
It's too bad that it doesn't let you do it as a part of it, because it's not a true combo at that point, is what it's saying.
Wombo combo.
Yo, Bruno Games, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. The little orange disc that's on your chakra meter shows you the minimum amount of chakra you need in order to do your ultimate super. So I'm going to try and do a combo using the stuff that we've covered already, where I extend the ground combo continually until the point where I'm low enough on chakra to do the ultimate, and then I'll do the ultimate instead of chaining into the air combo. So I didn't do it. I just straight up didn't do it. Okay, so let me charge up. I need to make sure I get the ultimate. can you chain the ultimate into such a long combo? Seems like you should be able to. Maybe I can try and chain the Rocket Rasengan into it. So not the ultimate, but the smaller super. I don't think you can. Once you've already made your super go for that long, I don't think there's enough time for the computer to take in that input. Now, if you do it like a much shorter combo, even then I had hit it too many times. Also, I put her life back at normal, so she's about to die. I'll just kill her now. Mercy kill. Okay. So let's see, what do we do? Can you really not chain an ultimate? What? Whoa, hold on. So, Ryan, I just did something I've never done before by accident.
Do it again.
I don't know how I did it.
I think, isn't that just the throwing like the paper thing?
So this is down. It was like,
Down.
how the fuck did I, it's not A. How did I do it?
Could it have been one of the down things?
Well, I don't mess with the D. No, it's not an item. I know what you mean. It's not an item. I haven't even covered items yet. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't think it has to do with triangle.
Is that what the
Oh, wait a minute.
kunai look like?
No, his shuriken is this. Sorry to derail my own learn how video, but I learned something new that I didn't know.
Which is the real one?
So I think it's down melee attack. What's the timing though is my question. Is it down up melee attack? Is it something weird like that? Down. I don't know. I guess I shouldn't try and extend it past things that I understand. So that's something you can do with him. But I don't know exactly what it is. So at what point is it acceptable to interrupt it?
Chakra fully charged.
So I think I know where you can put in your ultimate super in the combo now. So for Mecha Naruto, I would say it's during, it's right after he does his saber. So he goes into the Naruto saber fuck. I don't need to be hitting as many buttons. Hit, 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 hit. I gotta jam it out. Yeah, if he already gets to the point where he's kicking her in the face, I can't do the ultimate. There we go. So you get 10 hits in with your combo. Actually, that's the better way to remember it. You get 10 hits in, and then you can do your ultimate. And not everybody's combo goes for 10 hits, so you kind of have to know at what point you can stop the combo. And like you saw in this video, it's like a trial and error process, figuring that out. And then, when can he do the... I already hit it 10 times. I need to figure out when he can do his Rocket Rasengan. So. Gross. Punch, punch. So I did it a little bit earlier, and it worked. So earlier than 10 hits. Let's do earlier than 10 hits for... Yeah. If you do it around 8 hits, you can do your ultimate.
Safety lock released.
So you probably want to do it a little bit before you would get near your ender. That's still not my go-to combo, though. Those are options, but I feel like I normally wouldn't go for those options. I'd rather spin the meter. To do these high damage combos. And that's still not even, that's not my ideal combo either. I tried to do the ultimate thing. Now I'm tempted to do it. But you don't. Gotta show off the ideal combo. One moment. I got a message on my phone. Let's see. Oh, it's from your boy Kratos. Yo, Islam, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. So Islam, to cover the basics of what we talked about, I'm playing this on PS4. Square is Sharingan. Circle is your normal melee attack. Triangle is to charge chakra. X is a jump. If you hit X twice, you'll charge at your opponent, which sets you up for an air combo. If you hit chakra jump, you'll charge at your opponent really quickly, which is used to cancel out of doing bigger moves. If you hit R2, you'll block. If you hit R2 and the melee button, you perform a grab. Grabs will stop blocking opponents, so if your opponent is blocking a lot, make sure to grab them in order to stop them from blocking. If you're far away from your opponent, hitting X twice to do the charge in will help close the distance without spending any chakra. And it also sets you up for doing an air combo, for example. Notice how it knocked her in the air. And all I did after I did X twice was hit the circle button. Islam said you played Tekken about a month ago, right? Yeah, I still play Tekken, even now. So let's see. But if you do triangle X or chakra jump to do the dash, you don't initiate the air combo, which is important to me. Now you can get some pretty solid combos in this game simply by mashing the circle button, which is really basic. But if you interrupt this by doing the chakra dash, you can get in a lot more than 15 hits. So let me show you that combo, but we interrupt it with one chakra dash and then do the combo a second time, and show you how different it is. So that boosted it to 29 hits. But because we have plenty of chakra, we can just keep doing that if we want. Oh, sorry, I only did it twice again. I keep looking at my phone because I keep getting notifications. Okay. I just need to not miss the timing on the chakra dash. So. So that spent my whole meter, but it was like a 90 hit combo, right? And it almost killed. Like 90 hits is enough to pretty much kill someone. I'm gonna reset our health bar real quick. There we go. So you can do significantly more than that. So once you run out of chakra doing that chain, you can initiate an air combo, and from that air combo finish her off and get even more hits, which I will now demonstrate. Okay. Oh fuck, I messed it up. The hardest part is timing when to do the chakra dash so that you don't finish the mash combo. So that one was 97 hits. So I would say when it comes to doing really long, really damaging combo strings in this game, the main thing is to know when you need to stop doing the mash combo and when to chopper dash. And getting comfortable with doing chopper dashes and with doing charge jumps from a distance. Let's see. I don't think it's necessarily worth doing supers and trying to combine them. Supers have their place, and depending on the super, will depend on when you should super versus when you shouldn't. But I just don't think they're necessary for getting the damage and the kills. They're more for like flash and throw than actual substance. Though they do a lot of damage. So let's put her health back at unlimited. Ooh. So I would say that those are the main basics. Here's another thing that I just learned. When you press X, you can push forward on the stick, and your character will do a little hop forward. It's not the same as when you hit X twice, and you dash at your opponent for an air combo. Just a little forward jump. I don't know what the point of doing the forward jump is, but that is a thing. One thing that I haven't done is shown off that combo but with shurikens. So I'll throw shurikens at my opponent. So I didn't mean to shuriken into the super. So shuriken... It seems like you can't make the shurikens be a part of the combo. I guess if I'm right up on Sarada, I'll hit her with the shurikens. Okay, and it does extend it. Sadly, I only did 80 hits. So let's see what the combo's like if you hit them with the shuriken first. Oh shit, I dropped it. I dropped it at 102. I'm actually really upset. It would have been pretty godlike to have done more than 102. Okay, let's try that again. So. I was able to cancel it, so I got 106 in that time. But I got 2 in the pattern of hitting the button, so I wasn't able to end it with an air combo. Okay. Oh, I just didn't do it that time. figure out when in that combo chain that I have to like stop hitting the circle button to go into the jump. Hit the wrong button. In the flow. Real quick before we get back to that, let me cover a few things that I have yet to cover. So if you hit L2 while an opponent is attacking, you'll do a substitution. So let's go in the practice menu and set the opponent to hard difficulty. So notice how when my opponent is hitting, that I hit L2 and I vanish and appeared away from them. That's what a substitution is. Let me demonstrate the combo I've been trying to do on the computer. So I need to be close enough to, after I land the shuriken, actually be able to hit him. So that'll be interesting. I dropped it in the weirdest way. Okay. I feel like in real life you'll never be close enough to your opponent to use this combo that starts with a shuriken. Because you'll hit them, but they'll be fine with it immediately. Can you block in the middle of a combo? So... the numbers stay up for a hot minute.
Don't blame me for this.
After you hit it. So I am curious. Maybe it has to be shuriken dart at them. So I'll try that. Shuriken, dart, or by the time I had darted at her, it looked like I dropped the combo. Yeah, you dropped the combo back. By the way, you can extend the air combo repeatedly, which does have some perks. So here's the perks to extending the air version continuously. Also, that was interesting. Unintentional, but cool. So here's how you do the air extension. It's pretty simple. So the part where your character would slam your opponent to the ground, you just do the extension instead. And you keep going until you run out of chakra and you finish them all. It's pretty much the same concept as the other one. Okay, I think I figured out what it needs to be to get the shuriken to work in real life. So to get the shuriken to work in real life, I think you need to jump forward towards your opponent, and when you do, throw the shuriken at the same time. So jump button forward shuriken. Well, I didn't want to resend them. They just worked out. The jump forward shuriken. I just wanted to chakra dash. Jump forward shuriken. Hit. Oh, she interrupted because it's still going. So it didn't really... 104. So that was pretty good. If the computer was better at substituting itself, I could show you like air punishment. So air punishment is when you put your opponent in an air combo, and when you put your opponent in the air combo, they substitute away. So then you use chakra dash to intercept them in the air after they're substituted. So you like keep them in. But the AI hates to substitute for some reason. Hard. Nice. So she used her move to go into the air and dodge mine, which is cool. Like if you know of any attacks that your character does that puts them in a specific situation, it can really catch your opponent off guard. Also, if you just hit to the side as if you're sidestepping while hitting the jump button, you can loop around your opponent as if you're dodging. So if you hold down X, so hold down the jump button, do you move to the side and then you hold down the jump button? I don't know how I got myself in that situation. But I was dodging as if I was hitting the block button, but I wasn't hitting the block button. Okay, you can... Tapping it is dangerous if you want to do the side dodge. It's like you already need to be moving away from your opponent and then double tap. But even then that put me in like a weird situation. Because I essentially was doing the same thing as holding block and moving to the side. But I was doing it by... Yeah. So you double tap X while moving away from your opponent, and then hold X down and continue to move away. And you'll continue to dash as if you're evading your opponent. And it has a flashier animation too. It's slightly different from just doing a normal evade. So right now I'm holding X, and then here's what it looks like when you just hold block. You're not doing like nearly as much. So you double tap X while moving away from your opponent, and then you hold X and move away. And it gives you a different evade, but I don't know what the significance of this different evade is. Some characters have a longer range grab than others. Minatos, he like throws a shuriken. Also, when it comes to the items on the D-pad, I don't really use them a lot. I know that this is like the chakra dash, but it's a free one. I just use the up on the D-pad item. And it stuns your opponent too, which is pretty nice. Also, items aren't the same for all characters. I know that if you hit down on the D-pad for him, this current item, it increases like the amount of damage you do for hits. I don't know what left on the D-pad it shows green and down. Is it poison? It might be something to poison you. I don't know. That seems like it. But don't take my word for it on the poison thing. I know the one on the right is just a bomb. It's pretty much just a little ball of explosive. And normally you only have those in limited amounts, but we're in practice mode, so they just give you a whole bunch of ninja tools to play with. So yeah, I'd say that's the extent of my knowledge on a lot of things in this game. I don't know how to do the shadow clone thing. It was really cool. Let's see, what else could I teach you guys? Excuse me, so there are combos. Like, there are just straight up things you can do other than just match circle. Like, Hurricane Headbutt is 4 circles, up on the analog stick, 2 more circles. I've never done that. That was beautiful. Pardon me. Ryan's currently deep in his Japanese. So that's the Naruto headbutt. And the reason why I'm not going through like the combo list and showing these off is they're all pretty simple. So double rocket punches 3 circles while in the air. So I need to get in the air. Well, I hit it more than 3 times. That's my fault. Oh, I do that all the time. That's how you end the air combo. Yeah, 3 circles while in the air is pretty simple. Full burst, 1, 2, 3, 4. Down on the analog stick, 1, 2. That was headbutt, so I did up on the D. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down on the D. That's just as normal what I just did. So I still need to 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 1, 2. I'm still there. 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 2. Yeah, I just don't know. Dummy balloon. You tilt the stick left while hitting the attack. It says while tilted. What does it mean to tilt? It's not like quarter circle forward. It's not down. I kept thinking it was down. What was that? I have no idea. Seems like right after Naruto saved me. Wow, how did I make it shorter? That combo. I must have missed. And by one, well, let's see. Yeah, I think when it comes to just talking about basic stuff, that's like the majority of what I do. Let me demonstrate the counter that I mentioned earlier, which is block and shuriken button. Keep in mind that the counter doesn't work after you've limited your max chakra to be below the threshold that you need to super. The threshold that you need to super being shown by that orange ring. Also countering is something that I recently learned about myself. You gotta time it just right. So when I did it, it was not the right time. So it is good time.
Don't blame me for this.
There we go. So you have to counter right as their hit would hit you. So like that. But it is pretty difficult to time. I normally wait for the main combo chain that my opponent's doing to end. And then try and see when they're gonna start their next combo chain. So I block. I let them like hit for a bit. Oof, you can't block for a bit. You're blocking for the bit. Counters seem risky. But what's the alternative? Let's say your opponent's really like beating down on you. What should you do to get out?
Well, if they're being
Probably substitute. But let's say you don't have a substitute. What do? If you're out of substitutes and your opponent isn't just whiffing at the air? I'd say chakra dash when they're combos. Now, you
if the combo ends.
Now, let's say that you don't have any chakra and you don't have any substitutions and your opponent's beating down on you. What do you do? I'd say wait for their combo to end and then do the double jump dash at them. Even if your double jump dash at them misses, you'll still get behind them and you'll have the opportunity to do it again. So if she hits, her combo ends, you start up yours, your jump, knock them in the air, take some time to charge chakra over on the ground. Yeah, and that works regardless of if you have any substitutions or chakra. But it doesn't work if they break your block, which is understandable. The implication is that you can walk into it. You just gotta pay attention to when there's a break in the combo. If two opponents try to chakra dash at each other, or to do the jump dash at each other, they'll cancel each other out and space will be created between the two of you as you bounce off each other. So that's important to know. I don't know of any other tips. don't forget you have items. I think the worst thing that you can do is lose a match when you could have maybe been like one item away from victory. So I think that's good to push.
Super Mega Ninja Tool. Super Mega Ninja Tool.
Not everything chains is another thing that'd be really important to know. Like I can throw my tool, but I can't like chain it into a combo. Not everything combos off of everything else. Like that wasn't a combo. Me hitting her once and then going until it was ultimate. She still gets hit by it, but there's a big difference between what a combo is and just hitting someone repeatedly. I was only 89. Didn't get the full 102 off. But yeah, I hope that's helped you guys with the basics. Feel free to hit me up in the comment section below if you feel like you want to know more, there's something that I didn't cover, there's something that I covered but you're confused about how to do it, or about exactly what its purpose is. Feel free to hit me up, ask me any questions in the comment section below, and I'll make a response video answering your questions. Thank you all once again for watching. If you like this video, make sure to smash that like button, favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding ding ding, ring that notification button so we know if I want to redo these live streams. This is your host, your friend, your boy, Jeff Black One. Peace.
Chakra fully charged. Safety lock released.
I didn't cover Awakenings, I didn't cover Team Battles, so there's definitely more if you guys would like to see more.